So this is part 2 of the Hello World video. And I split it up because I just wanted to keep the other one as short as possible. But also in this one I'm kind of exploring some code about how this works. And it's really interesting to look at on its own merit. So I thought I'd split it up anyway. So this is part 2, and thanks for watching. So as you can see, I've written entirely different set of code, and what I did is I brought in that color wheel widget, and so I created the widget at location 2050. When you give it to this, you're just giving it the parent so it knows what window to put itself on. And then I create a text widget with a purple background and an Arial 16 font that centers the text. And then what happens is I have this event loop, and what the event loop does is it will just stay in there until it gets events. And when it gets you an event, you can check the event. So a value change is just really checking the event. And in fact, you can go event dot value changed, and then this will just this is just a shortcut to it. And so the idea is if you do value change here and it looks for the event, if you ask for it again, it'll say no. It's a one-time deal to let you know that the event happened, and then you can adjust to it accordingly. And so mouse events, everything comes through here. And this exits when someone closes the window or some error happens. And so since we're just following through, that's fine. And then what it does is it writes. So you can see it's just a couple lines of code plus the declaration. And so this is really just 4 or 5 lines, 6 lines of code. And it looks like this. And so the idea is that here's the widget, and we can tell it not to display the widget until there's actually information to display. You can tell it to hide it until it's ready. But then here it is. So when I move it, what happens is that it gets the event, and there it is. That's how it works. So let me show you a couple other things about it. So before I had the gradient on the window, and there was a gradient on the donut that I had. And so what happens is that since I didn't tell it to be transparent, it just goes ahead and goes with whatever it thinks the window is. You saw it blended fine before. And so now if we just go ahead and make everything transparent, and again you can do opt transparent, and it will tell you what it does. And so you can just go transparent, opt transparent, or just in this case transparent. And now as you can see, everything's transparent. So now you don't have the purple bar. And when I move it, you can see it just blends in very nicely to that. So anyway, so I thought I'd show you all of that. And then we have this. And then, like I said, you can go from this to that. And then you can move, like I said, you can do a whole lot of stuff. This is just 9 lines of code. And it's pretty cohesive, encapsulated code. So it's not cryptic or anything. It's pretty well founded in terms of how it works, with the graphics and with console mode, or if you want to do Windows programming. And in other videos, I'll show the event mode programming so that you can do more specific events. And so the main thing is you can just program and do these things without having to worry about, hey, I want to try this slider, and you have to do all these events just to find out you don't want to use the slider. Just put it out there, and then later if you want to formalize it, go ahead and do it. But for the prototyping or hobbyists or just playing around, you can just put it out there, see if it works, and then go with it after that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in some more videos I'm going to do pretty soon.